Hello and welcome to our Magura video workshop. In this video, we will demonstrate how to perform a small service on your Magura suspension fork and give some advice on general maintenance and care. Please take care to always deflate your air-sprung fork before opening it to prevent risk of accidents. Pull out the rebound adjuster, simultaneously turning it to ease disengagement of the arrest. Now unscrew the bottom bolts using a 5mm Allen key. Take care to note that the bolt should exit the casting instead of resting stationary and pushing the piston rod upwards into the fork. To ensure this, it can be useful to pull on the bolt after loosening it to disengage the O-ring from the casting. Now carefully pull off the lower fork legs from the stanchions. After getting access to the stanchions this way, clean them with a soft cloth or paper and check for any signs of wear or abrasion of the hardcoat. In the next step, do the same optical check for any damage with the lower legs, especially the wiper seals, and remove any dirt from them to prevent it from entering the fork during reassembly. For our new fork range from 2012 onwards, we are using new bushings without the grooves that were necessary for oil circulation in our older fork models. The reason being that we changed the lubrication from oil to our new Forkmeister grease. We recommend using a folding rule to apply the grease to the mounted bushings. This way it is easier to get the grease right onto the surface of the lower bushing. Pick up some grease with a ruler and apply it evenly to the surface of the bushing. Do the same for the lower bushing. Finally, apply a light coat of grease to the inner surface of the wiper seal. After cleaning and re-greasing seals and bushings, we now can reassemble the fork. Please take care to adjust the hex fitting on the rebound and air piston rod with the edges pointing up and down and flat sides oriented sideways. This way, they will automatically engage the corresponding hex fitting inside the lower leg. When inserting the stanchions back into the lowers, take special care not to fold or damage the lips of the wiper seals. Check visually that the hex fittings in both fork legs are fully engaged and fit without a gap. Now you can set the two bottom bolts into position. The full bolt is mounted on the air side of the fork, also recognizable by the brake mount, and the shroud bolt is mounted on the rebound damping side to enable montage of the rebound adjuster pin. Tighten both lower bolts to 6 Newton meters. And finally, insert the rebound adjuster, greasing the rod to prevent water from entering and possibly causing corrosion. Turn the adjuster slowly while pushing to clip it firmly into the arrest. As last step of the fork service, we put a bit of oil on top of the air piston. To do this, unscrew the air cap using a 28mm tube wrench. Put approximately 5 milliliters of Magura Type 5 oil onto the air piston to keep piston and O-ring lubricated and thus ensure smooth and sensitive action of the fork. Reinsert the air cap after checking the O-ring for possible damage and retighten the cap by hand. Now you have performed a complete lube service on your Magura fork. Re-inflating the fork to your desired pressure using the Magura shock pump gives you the advantage of being able to tightly control the pressure inside the fork while taking the pump off, because the switch on the pump head prevents escape of air from the system. Screw the valve cap back on, creating additional protection against pressure loss and dirt entering the valve. As our new lubrication scheme with Magura Forkmeister grease provides a significant advantage in sensitivity and smooth fork action, it is possible to convert your older fork to this lubrication even if still equipped with fluted bushings. To do this, it is necessary to remove the foam ring intended to retain some oil close to the wiper seal and to clean out all residual oil from the fork to prevent it from washing out the grease. This is possible by wiping the inside of the fork with a soaking rag or paper and using a small amount of Magura brake cleaner. When the fork is completely dry, simply apply the grease as shown before. In addition to this, we offer the possibility to order fork decals as spares or replacements in case of scratches, or to upgrade your fork to the newest design. Supplementing this lubrication service is the recommended professional service once a year with a certified Magura service center. The addresses and further information to all our products are to be found on our homepage www.magura.com. To claim this service, simply clean the fork the same way as you would prefer to get it back, pack it securely, taking special care to protect the front and rear arcs, and send it in to your closest service center.